Time to start. So we may be missing one person, but we'll see if they do connect before we adjourn. Definitely got a lot of people from the utility here, so I think we're covered. All right, so let's get started. This is docket 2000 ER 108, the application of the town of Florence for authority to adjust electric rates. My name is Michael Newmark, the administrative law judge for the PSC. We're connected through Zoom with the utility, its consultants, and commission staff in attendance. We've also made the connection available to members of the public, but there are no members of the public in attendance at this time. We are creating the record today. That's our job today. So part of the record is a recording of the hearing, which will be, it's being live streamed on YouTube, and it'll be memorialized on our YouTube hearings channel. We're also accepting documents from the utility and commission staff. We'll need to get those verified under oath, and then they become exhibits in the case. So the recording and the exhibits. Also, we're collecting public comments in writing. They're due Thursday, February 27th. They can be filed on the commission's website or mailed to us. And I don't believe we have any on file at this point. We can also accept public comments live, as well as comments from the utility and commission staff. We could do that and it'll be part of the recording. But if members of the public don't show up, they still have that opportunity for a couple of days to get a comment into us. So we did have a bit of a glitch here in terms of timing. We've discussed this before we got started. Wait, let me just mention some of the other basics here about our process. So once we do create the record, we'll pass that on to the decision maker in the case. And this case, it's Tara Bachman, right? Assistant Division Administrator for the Division of Energy Regulation and Analysis. So the administrator will review the record and then make a decision. Then a written order will issue. It'll be emailed to the utility and posted on the commission's website. So that's what to expect out of the process. The glitch we were talking about is we did not get the final version of the cost, service study, and rate design out to the utility prior to, well, just about now. So we did provide the utility a final version of that document. It's not the version it hasn't been put on the commission's IRF system yet, but it's the document will be filed. And the utility did get a chance to review that. And so as far as I know, I'll give you guys a chance to comment when we get started, but I think we're going to proceed because as far as I know, the utility is okay with getting that document at this time. And I offered the opportunity to adjourn and rehear and go to a second hearing, but we'd have to send out another notice of hearing and start over with the hearing process. My understanding is that the utility is declining to do that and can accept the document as it is at this point. But let's get started and get the utilities documents verified, and I can take comments from the utility so they can explain that further, their position on that if they want to. So we do have a list of documents here. I've put it on the screen share. So there's 8 documents from the utility, one of them being the customer notice. So usually start out verifying the notice first, and then we can move on to the other documents. So who do we have in attendance that can verify that customer notice under oath?
I can do that.
Okay, Adam. All right, great. So I'm going to swear you in. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, state your name and position, please.
Adam Dykman, rate analyst with WPPI.
Okay. And can you see the screen share?
Yes.
Okay, so there's the last document for utility filings is that the customer notice. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
And is that complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
So I guess just to confirm from my own understanding, this was a bill insert.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it must. I'm assuming it was. Just want to check for myself. Okay. And the remaining documents, do you feel qualified to verify those under oath?
I do.
All right, so for documents, we have labeled 1 through 7. Well, you're familiar with those. I guess you already answered that. So are they completed
Yeah,
correct to the best of your knowledge?
yes.
Okay. So do you have any comments? I know you joined us late, so I don't know if you're too familiar with what was going on with the staff exhibit, but if you want to comment on
Um,
anything, including that.
I got a quick glance at it here and I don't have any comments. No.
Okay. And anyone else in the room um anyone else in the room for Town of Florence have any comments?
No.
No, nothing? Okay, so if I said that the utility is comfortable with the staff cost service study and rate design exhibit, that it's reviewed, there'd be no objections to that statement? You guys would be okay with that? Okay, so I'm not hearing any. All right. Okay, so that's the utility documents, and we can move on to commission staff. So we'll start with revenue requirement. Who's verifying that?
That would be me.
Okay, all right. So raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, just state your name for the record.
My name is Kane Coronado.
All right, and you're familiar with the revenue requirement exhibit?
Yes, I am.
Is it complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, it is.
Do you have any comments?
I do not at this time.
All right. Okay, so then we'll have we'll verify the cost service study and rate design. I'm gonna put that up on the screen, the version, it's the latest version that I have. So, okay, well, so this is on the document itself, it's labeled EXPSC Jervich 1. You'll see on IRF that it should be labeled EXPSC costs and rate design. So you'll probably expect to see it listed on IRF that way. But this is the substance of and I wouldn't want you to change anything that you're seeing here, just that cover. I guess when you file it on IRF, just use that kind of the standard name, but just leave it the way it is. So let's swear in Samantha now. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. So you're familiar with the cost service study and rate design?
I am.
And is it complete and correct to the best of your knowledge?
It is.
Do you have any comments?
No.
Okay. All right, I think that's it. So anything else we need to review before we adjourn? Questions, comments? Nothing? All right. All right, well, thanks very much. We're adjourned. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.